we want to go get our plus skill, first of all, which is probably going to be the most dangerous part of Act 2, sadly. It's going to be one of those where it's like, oh, pain will be had. Go into the sewers, thank you. And we'll just start taking them out with lightning, and that should... Yeah, chain of corporate explosions. And we only have this on players 1, so I don't need to put it on players 8 to ensure drops, because we have that no drop thing enabled. So, ooh, another Avenger Guard. Those have been garbage. I mean, we're not going to pick them up. I've already looked at it once. That's all I need to do to actually know what's on it. It's not going to make me happy seeing that there are things that we could potentially use on another character on there. Because, yep. I do... Oh, whoa, there was mesh boots in there. I saw it. Those are Natalia's. And I think that might be a unique right there as well. Let's just double check. No, but it's a damaged kite shield. Okay. It just looked off to me. It looked like it was off color. So let's see. Identify. 20% enhanced damage. Yeah, not really good for what we're doing, but funny. And we're not keeping the sets because the like set group bonuses have been kind of crap. So it's kind of like, not worth it. We're going to end up passing over one that, if I go look at the files, would end up being like insane mods or something like that. Okay, so get rid of everything up there. Yeah, we're kind of staying back because the firebow guys will rip us a new one. So dropping out traps is like my best option for this. Mercenary is bugged, but he can still get targeted by range guys as well. So I need to be a little bit cautious there. Toll War we haven't seen. So let's just keep going like this. Plated belt rings, no. We've got resist fire going on there. That resist fire is not going to do anything for us. We already have max resists. But I just, yeah, I click shrines when I see them. I know it's a bad choice in life because I hit fire shrines too. But it's like the only shrine that penalizes you. So Blade of Alibaba. Cute. Ours is better because it's +2 all skills and we're going traps, but that would actually be kind of fun if we were going like a zealot again. I do need to actually look at them and make sure that they don't have zeal on them. I keep saying that would be good for a zealot. One of these days we might actually stumble across one that has +1 zeal and I just throw it on the ground and forget it. No, it doesn't have anything. Watch us get like +1 zeal on a ring. That's, again, entirely possible. And we just keep dropping these up at the edge of the screen. We should be good. Oh, there's guys in there. Okay, so Mercenary, don't die, please. Asking you nicely. Thank you. He is still going to try to go in there and die, but at the same time, it's fine. Naj's Circlet. Nice. I thought I saw another set item in there. We have so many items here because this place is just jam-packed. It's a bunch of crap shoved into a tiny hole. So, kind of living with it. There we go. More corpse explosions? Yep, because we don't want to deal with that. Especially when we're amp damaged. God, no. Okay, so let's see. Any uniques in here? Doesn't look like it, although I wouldn't be able to tell for sure just by running through. We might have to do a revisit. But for now, we're not going to. There's a barbed shield. That could actually be something that we haven't seen. Yeah, that is something we haven't seen before. So let's identify them. That is +2 assassin skills. Oh, we have seen that before. Reason we didn't use it is this is just better. Because the damage reduction. And yes, we do need the damage reduction. Physical is like our greatest weak point. Naj's Circlet. Holy Fire when equipped. +1 sorcerer skills. All kinds of weird stuff. If it had Life Leech, I'd actually put it on the Mercenary, because he'd be Holy Fire, Holy Freeze. He'd be the Antipode Mercenary, but it's not gonna... Holy Fire is not gonna do that much damage, so it's not really worth it. Would be fun on a Fire Sorceress, because then you'd also have... Actually, no, it's Skeleton Mastery, it's not Summon Skeleton. And then we have the Cask, which is... chain lightning when you kill an enemy. That's actually kind of fun. Some of these on-killing enemies things are going to be insane whenever we finally get to another character and actually end up getting some of the stuff on them. Just randomly. Because I'm not keeping the same seed between characters. In fact, I'm probably going to be deleting the characters. I'm not even going to upload them. I don't think. So, I need to actually upload some of the previous seasons, too, still. Because I've gotten behind on that. But let's keep going. Because I know the Amazon still needs to be uploaded, like, as of the recording of this. I haven't actually put her into a zip file. Usually I upload my normal and my air quote normal runs for people to download the characters if they want to try stuff out on them. So let's see. Yeah, if we just keep ahead with the traps, we should be fine. Because the main thing I'm worried about is my mercenary actually getting up there and being like, oh, I'm going to charge the range guys. Because they see him. The melee guys don't. And see, he charged in on them. But I think our way out is actually up this way. Hey, another Naja's. Sweet. Naja's circlet. Okay, so that should take out a good number of them. Yep. And we're just waiting for his meditation to actually help us out here. Because we actually got meditation really, really early on with a Bardiche on this seed. I'm actually mispronouncing that. I don't really care. People know what I'm talking about. Bardiche. Bardushi. And actually, that is not the way we need to be going. Where are the stairs? I guess this way is the only way it can be. We're going to drop out a whole slew of those, and I'm going to identify stuff while they're doing their work. So Mercenary doesn't go insane. Is that better than ours? 47%, 42%. Nope. Our current one is better. And I'm actually looking at the Crushing Blow of all things. And the Crushing Blow is not that influential because we don't actually hit things unless it's like a boss or something like that. That is... Yeah, I think the only thing that we're going to have to really worry about as far as bosses go is possibly a physical immune beetle. It's pretty much the only thing that would be even like a semi-threatening boss at this point. Because we can generally just stay back from things as it stands. And yes, I do actually have no pickup enabled because otherwise we would be picking up all kinds of nonsense off the ground. Trying to see a mana potion in there. There's one. Hi, guy. How you doing? It's like, he's going to come up and give me a hug, and then he's going to die. So let's go clockwise, I guess. And just hope for the best. Watch us actually find him just in the... Hey, I think we did, actually. There's some more... Nope, we didn't. This is not his little den. There is no chest in here. Resist lightning. Sure. It's not going to influence anything. We already have max resist. I'm just grabbing shrines because I'm a dingus. And more corpse explosions. Sweet. Spike Club we've already seen. It's actually not bad for whenever you first start getting it. It's a decent little, just, I'm going to do a bunch of damage early on. If I can find a splash jewel, it's amazing kind of thing. And right now, we're not even going for just damage off of our gear, although I think in the final version, like whenever I do the next character, I'm totally going to go for that. Okay, so another mana potion, just because we can, and we have plenty on the ground. It's just a matter of actually seeing them in the giant freaking wall of text that is this. Let's see. That is going to be a dead end down there. Let's let our mana recover while we do. How are we looking on block? Let's go ahead and do another level into that so we can get back to max block. And yes, I invest 5 on a level because, frankly, I hate it whenever I know that my base stats are not multiples of 5. I know that's stupid. I know that's asinine. I know that's not efficient. It's just me. So... I also keep my inventory relatively organized, and that drives people nuts. So everything in there is going to die? Yes. Pretty quickly, too. Haha. And are you guys coming around the corner at me? Yes. That's fine. Such a big winding path. I have a feeling this is going to be him. I think. Yep, that's him. Corpse explosions everywhere. Where is he at? He's almost dead. Come on, die. There you go. Oh, we actually had trouble hitting him. That is uncommon. Because up to this point, we've actually had pretty good... Oh, 69%. Yep, we're starting to lose the ability to just nuke everything with our attack. I actually expected that to happen a little bit later. Probably around Act 3 or 4. But no. Starting now. Another skill tree. Let's go ahead and go for more Fire Blast. We'll eventually move down the Shadow Tree and get probably a Shadow Warrior. Or a Shadow Master. Master is kind of a mixed bag because she's kind of a pain in the ass if you're using her against, excuse me, the Ancients. Because she will do the thing where she does... It's possible to bug the Ancients with the Shroud of Darkness, and she'll sometimes use it randomly up there. But for the most part, I think we'll be fine. For the most part. And yes, I am keeping runes just so I can make random-ass rune words and try them out. Because we have gotten a few that had stuff on them, but for the most part, they have been absolute rat garbage. So, yeah. So all the corpse explosions, just doing their thing. Do we see any uniques? I'm not seeing any. I'm just still seeing a bunch of set items that we've already seen before. So, if we can get a unique, I will be happy. Okay, so mana potion. Let's go ahead and grab a new one. How are we looking on inventory space? Pretty good. Those are just resist small charms that we just happened to find. I stopped picking them up after a while. I might actually even end up throwing those on the ground eventually. Unless our resists need it in hell. Because we just have such massive resist right now. Of course, it would also allow me a little bit more flexibility in gear if we get something really good that doesn't have resists on it, but at the same time, yeah. Let's go ahead and drop out more of those. And it's just, we are just chugging through stuff. Mercenary's doing fine because all of them are still way spread out, so it's not all concentrating on him. And he actually has decent lightning resist. Yeah, 75%. I don't think he has any lightning absorb. No. But he does have lightning resist. Mana potion. Grab a new one. More corpse explosions? Yes. And yeah, we go around the edge and we find what we're looking for. Because most of these places not going to be really doing too much for us experience or item-wise right now, because we've already kind of exposed most of the uniques this area can drop. So it's going to be kind of like pointless. Whenever we get into hell difficulty, I will probably look at doing some of the level 85 areas, though, to get some better drops. One thing I do like about this is the drop levels are not based on your level. That's one thing that drives me nuts in some action RPGs. Is they set it to where if you're X level, your drops are that level. I much prefer it being enemies. That way, if I want to find something like overpowered to help me through a tough spot, I can look for a spot with the right item levels for that and farm that. So one thing I like about in Act 1, the place in Tomoya Highlands, there's a level 85 place there in hell difficulty. That is actually a really good early farming spot, and you also have a similar thing in Act 2 with ancient tunnels. So, yeah, if you can handle the enemies in a specific area, you can get better items. Whereas if you are based on your level, you can't really push ahead as easily. So, do I pick up more soul runes? I think I already have a few of them. I don't think we're going to get all the runes we need for like some of the really weird stuff. Like the higher end rune words, but yeah, we can try them if we get them. I just want to keep a few of each thing that is actually semi-useful. And here's opening Act 5 is not all ranged things. That'd be garbage. Okay, so corpse explosions, tall runes. Yeah, we've got plenty of those. We'll get plenty more. For some reason, the runes that you find, especially if you farm the Countess, because she definitely peaks at tall, is, it tends to not be L runes that you get the most of, even though they're the most common, air quotes, going on there. they are going to be tall runes, is what I usually end up with the most of, like, by a decent margin. So, I don't know why. I think it just might be how enemy drop pools work. It just favors them for some, like, weird reason. At least with the areas I farm. Here's another Alders. Sweet. Don't need it. It does have decent increased attack speed, but we don't need increased attack speed right now. We need winning lottery ticket. Oh, goodness. Okay, I think this is our way out. Yep, it is. Do we have enemies nearby? Okay, so those should start the chain of just clearing out this place. Yeah, I do want to keep this going. This everything's getting corpse exploded and dying thing. Because I don't want to actually have to fight anything. I want to just walk through and win. Which is pretty much what we're doing for the most part. And you can do this in Nightmare just in vanilla as well. You don't need all this stuff going on, because the only difference is you need to cast out the traps a bit more because the enemies are more spread out. That's the only real reason why that works a little bit worse in single player, but that's just more mana potions. And do we have any mana potions on the ground? Speaking of that, yes we do. Ask and ye shall receive 97 million whenever there's 30 times the enemies. Okay, just keep busting the crap out of them. That is to the next area, which means we are moving into like slightly higher level things. So Far Oasis, this is where we're going to have the maggot layer. There's my mana potion replacement, because I just drank one, just because I didn't feel like waiting. Yes, I could literally just wait around like for maybe 5 seconds, and I'd recover the mana. Or I could hit something and get the mana back as well. I just didn't feel like it. So this one we actually do have to kind of wander through because we need the entire staff. And yes, the staff does have its own little set of mods in this. So the actual staff itself, like the not with the amulet part added, the actual just core staff is pretty powerful in this. It's kind of sad. Holy water sprinkler, we definitely have not seen you before. There, can I grab it? Thank you. I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I did. That is firebolt, and that is garbage. Nope, not going to use it. Neither of those were good for me. Not for what I'm doing. Ooh, mesh boots. Those are usually really good boots to find just randomly. So, silk weave. Regenerate mana, lightning resist. Not better than what we've got. We got fissure on striking, though, with that. So, more fissure. I think we already have that on something, don't we? I thought we did. I guess not. Oh, there it is. 5% chance. So we already had it on our boots, of all things, even. It just kind of, like, matched up and said, hey, this is your fissure slot now. Of course, we keep getting replenished quantity on helmets. And exploding arrows as well. And whenever we go to the Necromancer, it's going to be probably just almost the same thing. I do like just the weirdness of this, because you're not going to have something completely overpowered. Like in hell difficulty. You're going to end up with something like with really weird stats from like normal items, and then it's just going to get kind of like bogged down by the stuff in hell difficulty, I think. With the complete randomization. So keep doing the traps. Oh, I thought that was a unique cudgel, and no, it's a rare cutlass. Hey, combat shrine, I will gladly take you. So I do not see the waypoint. So we're going to go ahead and hop down the stairs and look for it down at the bottom. I don't even see my hole in the ground. There you go. Corpse explosions for days. More shell runes. Like, we really need those. Syncodeus is a dagger, if I remember correctly. Heavy bracers. So we are starting to get exceptional sets now, at least. Let's see. Oh, and there's a dimensional blade. This is going to be ethereal. Is it self-repairing? Nope. Bow and crossbow skills on a dagger. Okay. I do wish they sort of made sense, but fine. That would be a lot harder to program, by the way. To make it make sense for the mod. So, like, the mods to be guaranteed to be, you know, sane. Like, boots not having exploding arrows and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's back off over here. Identify. Garbage. And Trangools is also garbage. Replenishes quantity. I was just mentioning that on boots. No, sorry, helmets. Fade when struck. Nice. Don't need either of them. More corpse explosions? No. And yes, we've already seen Cathan's mask about 1,000,000 freaking times. And I am curious if we're going to end up with something better for our mercenaries' weapon than just a meditation source. Because as it stands, meditation's pretty much the only thing we're really using it for. We could actually go for prayer instead of Holy Freeze, now that I'm thinking about it. So let's drop out more. Corpse explosion. Oh, no, we didn't even need a corpse explosion there. Lightning did its job. And we are going to start seeing our level ups start catching up as we start getting further into the act. Not into the act, into the difficulty. Because things are going to start getting up higher in level, and we'll get caught up, and then we'll be in Act 5 getting a ton of levels again. Just like we did in normal. And it's just the sheer number of enemies that gives us the levels up there. So we'll probably get to like Act 5 at 60-something, and then be up to 70-something by the time we get out of it. Okay, so corpse explosions. Gonna be our friend in here. Because corpse explosions can travel through walls. If you were ever wondering. So don't be afraid to cast them against things that are, like, on the other side of walls. Okay, so we want to be turning right on our way out of here. Open the door. Open the door, thank you. It just won't... The traps won't trigger unless the traps can see the enemy. That's why you didn't see it actually casting them on those, but it was still hitting them whenever it was casting on things that it could see. And the radius on ours is 12.3 yards, which isn't bad. But you can see, once it saw the first enemy, it was just like, I'm going to start corpse exploding now. And this area is a lot less stressful because guess what? I can actually move around without being completely frustrated with, you know, movement. And I don't know if it has to be able to see the corpse. I know it has to be able to see the enemy. So, yeah. It could be exploding corpses and that are off screen, I guess. I don't know if it does. I'd actually have to check on that. Oh, lightning enchanted guy. Okay, there goes the explosions. I need mana. No, you don't. Everything's fine. You're nuking everything. Okay, so that was okay. Let's go ahead and drop out some traps there. I think our stairs down are going to be in a room down, like, facing it that way. Like, arrow, like that. Because I think that's our right turn. Yes, this place always generates the exit at a right turn from the entrance. In case anyone's ever wondering about the generation of this place. I usually forget it while I'm streaming, and for some reason, I'm actually remembering it today. Which is a rare occurrence for me. My memory working? Oh my god. See? It was just facing down this way. And being poisoned is not a huge threat, considering we have 85% poison resist. We only have 75% for everything else, because we, for some reason, have a plus poison resistance mod on. Okay, Mercenary's going up there. He can't be targeted because he's bugged. So, he'll be fine fighting those little rock boys. And yes, your traps can sometimes see through these corners. There's some more explosions for you guys. Ooh, Lockabarax. We will check it. Why? Because we can. Did that actually kill anything? There you go. There's some more traps for you. Let's see, is it any good? Lifesteal cannot be frozen. Increase maximum mana by 40%. Not going to help him much there. No damage boost, unfortunately. So, no. Fake one is not good. And I need to keep that clear so we can actually put the staff in there. So yeah, meat scraper is not a good meat scraper. There you go. Good friend, dead. 75% block. We're going to definitely go in there. And we're going to take this up to, I want to say 18, which would put it at 26. Which gives us the maximum number of shots we can get with the Death Sentry. I'm cracking my back real quick. There we go. So we're currently at... Oh, we're at 10, so yes. That'll put us at 11, if memory serves. If I'm just saying 18 plus... Yeah, that'll be 11. So yeah, we want this up to 26, and then we'll start in on the Shadow Disciplines. Might actually be a good idea to get some... oh, what's it called? Mind Blast. Convert things over to our side, because that would actually be a little bit more useful in these large swarm situations. Just convert a swath of them to your side and have them do the fighting for you. That way they tank and everything. And yeah, you can see we're not one-shotting stuff anymore with our actual normal attacks. We're one-shotting stuff with our corpse explosions, but that's just how corpse explosions work. And we're looking for a straight to the right path. Okay, so they're all dead. And yeah, that was actually a longer range than I thought it would be. So, yep. Oh, they keep exploding, keep exploding. Yay.
I need mana.
You need mana? Where? Oh, mercenary, come on. You can find your way down here. It's literally just a door to your right. He's not really getting lost so much as not figuring out how to use damn doors. Okay, so there's some more corpse explosions for you guys. Okay, so this should... that's going to be him.
I need mana.
I'm going to go ahead and drink a mana potion there, just to get this down quickly, whatever we want to say to it. Let him finish spitting. Should be done by now. There you go. Staff of Kings. Nothing good in there. But, see, +1 all skills, 3% mana steal, crushing blow. Just random stats are like, that's good enough. That'll give us some fun things. Oh, goodness. I'll just throw those out of the way. And yeah, Staff of Kings. Now we go for the amulet. Thankfully, we did grab the waypoint. The Staff of Kings is so stupendous. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that scary. So, next place is, I think, oh yeah, we just follow the wall. So, drop those over there, drop a few up here, and as soon as we get some corpses, everything starts dying. Did we actually have the stuff despawn back here? I'm actually curious. I'm gonna check. I don't think we were gone long enough for it to despawn. No, it's still there. I was like, huh, maybe we should... No. No, we're not gonna. We could go back to the sewers and check there. Just so we can actually see the uniques and rares and stuff like that, because stuff will despawn after X amount of time. That saves the game from just completely chugging. And more traps. Yes. Okay. I do wish that traps gave you mana per kill. That'd make life so much easier for an assassin. It'd probably make her overpowered, honestly. As it stands, she's already really dang powerful. So it's not exactly like she's hurting on anything. She's probably, honestly, if I were going to say, probably... Assassin, for just general play, I would say Assassin or Paladin is probably the strongest. For bosses, Paladin is definitely the strongest. For I feel like relaxing and not doing anything, Necromancer. He can't go through like the really, really hard places like that, but for the most part, you can play a Necromancer and not care about shit. So... Let's see. Just keep exploding everything. If we see a Lem rune, I kind of want one of those. So I'd like to try to make a wealth. Okay, so drank a mana potion. Yes. Let's see. Double bow. I think we've seen that already. Have we not? Yeah, we have. We've seen the double bow. I just wanted Telling of Beads. I just want to see what the Telling of Beads is. That's going to drive me nuts. So keep corpse exploding. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so you're just going to start handling them. I'm chilling here. Mana potion? Yes. And, yeah, it's like, oh, hi, oh, no. I love killing them. Is that the... No, that's not going to be the exit. Yeah, that's definitely not the exit. Yeah, it can't be. I was like, huh, it could be along that wall, but it's not going to be right there. So we're just casting out traps every now and then. That's going to be our waypoint. Yay! Not going to need it for anything because we're not coming back, but it's there. And is this... Yay, it's our path out. Sweet, it's just a straight path through. That's rare. That's super rare. That's rare entertainment. Crash Bandicoot jokes. Actually, wait, they did do Crash, did they? No, they didn't. That's Sea of Thieves. Let's just call them Sea of Thieves. I know for sure they did Sea of Thieves. But they also did a lot of N64 titles that were, like, considered classics. They did Donkey Kong Country. For those of you that are curious. And let's see what our Scutum is like. Magic Find. Absolute balls. And yes, we are going to end up being really, really weird colors. That was a unique stiletto. Yes, that is Storm Spike, I believe. And a bearded axe, so we're starting to see uniques again. So that means we've gotten into the realm of, hey, guess what? You're going to be finding new uniques. I thought I saw one just pop up over there as well. Or was it the gargoyle head just shifting around? I think it might have been the gargoyle head shifting around. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, things get dropped and then it just all kind of blurs together as everything is dying around you.